Ramem Zain 47. Shalom Bayit, that's the key for success and not any other thing. לא מצא הקדוש ברוך הוא כלי מחזיק ברכה אלא השלום. The Creator, He haven't found no other vessel to contain the blessing except of the peace. Because peace, shalom, is the evidence for your truth. And the truth is to love. Emet v'shalom me'avu. The truth and the peace you should love. So when you are connected to the truth, so you love, and then you have peace. You have shalom. And from that, if you fix that inside of yourself, that you become to be a loving, caring person, and you desire to hear the truth, and you follow your truth, and even if your partner says something that is very, very stressful, very upsetting, you hold the level of truth and you check, maybe there is truth in what that he's saying, in what that she's saying, and you try to learn the lesson. So then you become to be a vessel to contain the blessing. The blessing is faith. You have the ability to see the Creator, to see Hashem. By being humble and loving in the house, and understanding and desiring for the truth in the house, by that you become to be a man of God. You become to be righteous. Hashem is with you. Like that it's written on Elkanah. Elkanah was the father of Shmuel HaNavi. That first of all, Elkanah bought for himself a place in his house. First of all, he was the man in his house. The man in his house means that he was a positive, loving, supporting, caring, generous person in his house, with his wife, with his children. And then he went out and started spreading the light of his house between his neighbors, in his company, between his friends. And then people respected him and they said, hey, Elkanah, maybe you will be the rabbi of the shul, maybe you will be in charge of our community, you're going to represent us in the... And then he became to be a man in his neighborhood. And after that, in that neighborhood was climbing and achieving things, and they opened a better school and they improved their systems. So then he became to be a man in his town, and then in his land, then for his people, and then to the wide world. But it starts from the house. It must start from the house. If a person is a very good person with the community and he's out there and he's in shul and he's making sure that everything is right and on time, and he's writing the schedule for the shul, and he makes sure that the rabbis will come on time and he's in charge, and everyone are clapping their hands and oh, your husband is so successful. It's not an evidence. If in the business everyone loves him and his partners are counting on him and his employees, everyone admires him, it's not an evidence. The only evidence is in the house. It's with your wife. The only evidence is in the house with your children. What your children will say on you. What your partner will say on you. What they're going to say. If after 120 years, a person that was 100% successful outside, he was rich, he was successful, he was honored, everything, He was giving charity, he was helping people, he was spending time with weak people, he was giving advice to people and guiding them how to succeed in life. Everything, a righteous man. And in Judgment Day, he will stand in front of the Creator, and the Creator will call his wife and gonna ask her, how was your husband? What do you think about him? And she will say the truth, because you cannot lie in front of Hashem in heaven. And she will have to say the truth, even though that she will want to cover for him like she used to, but she won't be able to do that. And Hashem will ask her, how was he as a husband? How was he as a friend? If she will say a big disappointment, so you're done. You're guilty. 100% guilty. Nothing that you made outside will help you to fix the damage that you caused to the soul of your wife by being selfish and not caring. But if from the other side, your wife will testify on you that you were a good friend, that you cared about her, that you listened to her, that you did the best that you could, and she knows it. Even if you didn't give 1 penny to charity all of your life, and everyone hated you, and your business was a failure, and you were lying, and you were cheating outside, cheating people, not your wife. But to your house you were loyal, you're innocent. You went through Judgment Day walking with a smile on your face. The main trial of a person, the main test of the person is in his house with his wife. That's the main test. And you must go through that test with success. And if you failed in that, you must work on yourself from in a radical way, from one side to the other, to fix it all. To cover all of the corners and like to clean the house from Chametz to Pesach. That you will look how to take out the filth from the cracks between the tiles. If you want to achieve completion in Avodat Hashem, you need to complete you and your wife. That's what you need to complete. Because only when a man and a woman are married and they have shalom bayit, peace between them both, then atem kiruim adam. Hashem can call them a man, a human being, a person. Only a couple become to be one. A half, or the man or the woman alone, is not complete. And it's true. Today we have a lot of situations of divorced people, of people that lost their partners, or haven't got married yet, or have drastic, fantastic shalom bayit issues and don't know how to solve those issues. What's the solution for those people? Soon we're going to say. But first of all, we need to come to that understanding that for all of those ones that are still involved in those relationships, they must put all of their effort on being understanding and reveal their good and the truth, and to be able to accept the rebuke and the lesson, and to work on themselves to fix themselves. When couples have problems of shalom bayit, the only reason for those problems to continue and to make damage and to destroy the house finally is only because of lack of will to deal with the fears, with the embarrassment, with the anxieties, with the sadness, with the rebuke. It all depends in the will. If the couple will want, or even if one of them really will want, with all of his heart, he will reach the truth and he will heal his house. And when he will do that, he will make wonders in the world after that. He will be able to save dead people, to give life to dead, to heal people. Hashem will listen to all of his prayers because he's listening to his wife, because she is listening to the voice of truth. She's listening. not following, not doing what He commands her to do. Listen to the inner voice of truth that is speaking from inside. If you listen to your inside, you can hear the angel sings. You can hear the angel sings. If you listen to your inside of you, there is infinity, there is endless. When you connect yourself to your inside, you hear the angel praise and sing to Hashem Yitbarach. I'm not exaggerating, I'm not making up. To tell you that I heard it many times. To tell you that I'm not lying, I'm not lying. To tell you that it's because I'm special, that's going to be a lie. It's not because I'm special. It's only because that I listen to my inside. And inside of me, you know what there is? There is Hashem. V'shachanti betocham. It's a promise. Hashem tells each and every one of us, I will live inside of you. You argue with me, you argue with yourself. You're denying your connection to your soul. You're denying infinity. Not to believe me that you can be greater than I, that you can achieve the heights, that you can be a person, a man of God, a creation of the Creator, one with Him completely, to be nullified to Him, that all of His beauty will be revealed through you. To deny that, it's to deny life. It's not to argue with me, to have arguments with me. Who am I? Pi Hashem diber alechem. It's the mouth of Hashem that is telling you those things. What am I asking from you? What am I taking from you? I'm just giving you the opportunity to connect yourself to your souls, to reconnect yourself to who that you really are. There's only one thing that happens in our relationship, that I'm helping you to find yourselves. That's our relationship, me and all of you guys. I'm just giving you the opportunity, the key to open your hearts and to find your souls. That's what goes on between us. And you, if you have the merit, you let me do that. That's what you give me. You give me the opportunity to help you. That's what you can give me. What am I asking you? Give me your heart and I'm going to lead you in a new way to find yourselves. Am I asking something for myself? My wife, she's the best cook in the world. I'm asking from you to give me a chance to help you to open your heart. And then you will feel, and then you will understand. But oy vey zmir, to all of those guys that today they think they own the key. Oh, I found the key. It's my key. It's my heart. And they forgot where they got the key from. And then they can start stabbing their wives with the key and locking the doors of their heart and then losing the key forever. If always they're going to remember that they got the key from me, so every time they're going to lose the key, they will remember who is the gatekeeper, who to ask the key from. Rav, I have a student that gave me the keys for his house because he knows that he can lose them. So he made a copy and gave it to me. He said, Rav, can you save the key for me? It's the key to my house. What do I need the key to your house? He said, I can lose it. I know I can lose it. If you understand that you can lose the key, so you will put it always in your memory, I have a copy. The one that gave me the key, he holds the copy. I'll ask him, what's the key? What's the code to my heart? How I'm going to fix myself today? But if after you got the key, oh, my heart is open, so then Korach is going and saying to Moshe Rabbeinu, what Korach is saying to Moshe? Hey Moshe, why are you praising yourself so much? Look at us! All of Am Yisrael, all of our nation, we're all holy. We're all holy. V'shchina betocham, and the Shchina is inside of us. Why you think that you're better than us? Okay, you're holy. Great, you are. Yes, you have the Shekhinah with you, Hashem is talking to you. Yes, it's great, I believe you're right, Moshe. But also us, we're the same. Korach said the truth. Why Korach been punished? Korach said to Moshe, we're all holy and Hashem is with us. Was Korach wrong? Korach was not wrong. There was only one thing that Korach was wrong at. That Moshe Rabbeinu is saying to Korach, you're right. You are holy. You're all holy and Hashem is with you. But I gave it to you. And to me, I achieved it myself. I haven't received it from you. I achieved it myself. And yes, you do, you have it. But you received it from me. That was all of the argument between Moshe and Korach. Korach saw that all of the nation were holy, and he was right. But he forgot that it was all by the merit of Moshe. This is why he lost everything. He lost his purity, and he went straight to hell. Because he forgot where he received it all from. But when you remember that Moshe gave you, so then you will be grateful to Moshe all of your life. You will always gonna understand that you just need to appreciate Moshe and to love Moshe. And then by doing that, you open for yourself the gate to receive more from Moshe. One day you're gonna tell you, hey, there is another key. There is another room. If you will not gonna consult with him, you will think that, okay, I got my key. Even if it's gonna stay open and let's say it's gonna stay pure. You got one key. You know how many rooms there are to your heart? You know to how many gates you haven't been exposed yet? You know how many secrets, how many windows, how many secrets opens doors there are? And you're not aware to them. You can walk from one room to the other. You can look at the mirror and to walk away from one dimension to the other, to the next. You can hear music of the angels, sing things that you would never think about. Things that you will never understand about yourself. And you need someone else that is outside of your prison to save you and to give you the power, to give you the tool. So for that, you need to have that faith in your teacher, memory to remember where you got it all from. All. Not all of who that you are. Who that you are is who that you are. But the key, you got it from someone. And you need to appreciate that. Your beauty is your beauty. Your beauty is not belong to your rabbi. It's not that you need to give your house to your teacher. No, Harav, take my money. No, Harav, take the key. No, Harav. No. But Harav, if you need my house, you're more than welcome. Harav, if you need my car, you can use it. You need to open yourself. You need to make yourself available for your teacher. You need to open yourself to be ready to listen. If you need me, I'm there. If he doesn't need you, go enjoy. Your rabbi doesn't need you to stand in front of his door, in front of his house, to wait, to do things for him. No. But if he's in town, he needs you to open your house. If he's calling, he needs you to answer. If he's asking, you need to give. You need to open yourself to be ready. That in the time of test, you will stand in the test. It depends in your will, in your intentions. It might be that he will never gonna ask. But if he will, and you will be available, then you will receive the second key. Then you will grow, then you will jump to a second opportunity. And a wise person that really wants to develop and wants to grow, so he understands that to be a helper of the righteous man is even greater than to learn his Torah. Yes, his Torah is divine, is wonderful, is awesome. It brought me to the first room, to the amazing place. Oh, wow, I'm enjoying it so much. Yeah, great. But if I'm going to help him, I will get a second key, a third key, a fourth key. Who knows how many rooms are going to be available for me? I'm going to have a whole hotel. That's by being a helper. That's by assisting, helping, supporting, giving a hand, giving advice, helping, trying to do as much as you can. Sharing with your wealth, with your spiritual wealth, with your connection, with your wisdom. But that's also not the highest level of them all. The highest level of them all, it's to do everything only for Hashem. Not with the reason and the intention to receive something. Oh, look how much I can achieve through him. Look how much I can have. Look how much more there is to... No, not because of that. Just because of simple gratitude that you feel inside. You know, that person saved my life. How can you pay a person that saved your life? Only by giving him your life back. I know my rabbi saved my life. When my rabbi was sick, I made so many times 6 hours prayers for him, until that one day I got a message from heaven that I was the one that saved his life. And in that day I was happy, because I knew that I gave what that I could. And Hashem opened my eyes and showed it to me. You need to do things for Hashem. I went and I did 6 hours at Bodedut on the grave of Rab Mordechai Sharabi, that was one of the rabbis of my rabbi. And I did 6 hours at Bodedut on my rabbi over there. And I begged to Rav Mordechai Sharabi to heal his student. That's my rabbi. And in the next day, my rabbi called me and he told me that he needs me to pick up something. And I asked, what's that? He said, it's the kameh of Rav Mordechai Sharabi. I say kameh. Charm, something with holy names that was belonged to Rav Mordechai Sharabi, that was special for health, for cure people, sick people. And someone told him that he holds that charm of Rav Mordechai Sharabi, and if someone can bring it to him, that he will be healed by that. And he chose me to do that. After spending 6 hours on the Tzion of Rav Mordechai Sharabi praying for his health, so I was the messenger to go and to bring the charm, that key, to save the life of my Rebbe that was in huge danger. But it was only because I really want him to be healed, that I really wanted him to be healthy and strong. So I got that gift from heaven. And you can receive those gifts. It only depends in your will, not in how lucky you are. Rav Dror, wow, you're so lucky. I'm not lucky. I just threw myself into the fire again and again, into the water, into the boiling water, into the steaming rooms, into the heat of fire, into the war, into the tiredness, into sacrificing myself, into poverty, into hunger, into difficulties. That's how you bring back the loot from the war. I was ready to fight for the sake of truth, for the truth. This is why I achieved what that no one else achieved. Because Hashem is paying, not no one else. Your rabbi cannot pay you. Hashem will pay you. That's what it means, that you do it for Hashem and not for a reason. If you want to receive things from your rabbi, great. Also your rabbi got some, he can give you, but it's change. It's pocket money compared to what that Hashem can give you. And if Hashem will see that your actions are all Hashem Shamayim, that you're doing things because it's the truth and that's it, and you do it, you're going to be rewarded from the blessing hand of Hashem. I want to open centers in the US. That's what I want. I want to have the power to go and to spread the faith and the truth and the loving kindness in the world. And I need to have at least 5 huge centers in the US for that. That's what I need. You want to help me? So help me. That's what I need. I need huge centers in the US to advertise Hashem, to reveal Hashem, that the light of the Creator will shine to the nations, that everyone going to believe in Him. I don't need nothing for myself. I'm married to the best cook in the world. It's only for your families, for your friends, for the sake of your children, of your lost communities. It's only for the children of the Creator, to make peace between them. And you can do it only after that you have peace in your house. And like I told you, I have Shalom Bayit. And because that I have Shalom Bayit, I have the power to give you Shalom Bayit, to make Shalom between you guys. And now, what gonna do all of those guys that are not married, the ones that cannot find their shidduch, or the divorced ones? What gonna do all of those ones that their husbands cheated on them and they were so poor and now they're lost? So first of all, we all need to understand that this is not our first lifetime. It's not. And many of us are just completing many lifetimes in this lifetime. And sometimes you're not supposed to be married, even though that you can get married again if you will want, and if you will pray for it. But sometimes you need to go through things that are only the final fixings, the final things to complete the vessel. It's like other people need to build the vessel and you just need to put the handle. You just need to fix the mouth, the covering, to make it nicer, to clean it, to make it sharper, to make it shine, to make it stabilize it. Everyone got a job. And you need to ask yourself, every one of us need to ask himself, who am I and what is my mission? Okay, Rav is saying something, I listen, I want, but I'm divorced, I'm 77 and divorced. What do you want from me? What Rav is talking, which Shalom Bayit? Okay, so that conversation for you is only to clarify some things in Avodat Hashem, to understand the real way of the real will of the Creator, but you need to see how you connect yourself to that. Okay, so maybe I can share that class with other people that are still in their 40s, in their 50s, and they're still married and they have children. Maybe I can distribute that light, or maybe I can do tshuva. Maybe I can confess in front of the Creator on my mistakes, on my relationship with my ex. Maybe I can, whatever. Maybe I can pray for other people that they will have success in their life. Maybe I can help Rav Dror to open those centers. You need to ask yourself, what is my connection to that point of truth? Not how I'm gonna achieve it all, have it all. What is the will of the Creator from me on that topic, on the class of today? That's what Rabbi Nachman of Breslev said, that we need to make from the Torot tefillot. We need to make from the wisdom that we learn prayers. You heard the class? The main thing that you should do with that class is to go and talk with yourself about it, to go and pray for that class, on that class. Please Hashem, it was a fantastic class. What do you want me to do? And you already know. If you're going to ask, you're going to know. It's not hard. When you ask, you hear. Naaseh v'nishma. When you do, you hear immediately. When you will ask, you, oh, okay. You just now go with it. Go with that conclusion. Okay. There is a yellow donate button on the side of your screen. Good luck. Hatzlacha rabah. Thank you very much. Chazak u'baruch.